From the depths of the rainforest to the bustling cities, our planet teems with life. But life exists, not only around us but also within us. For millions of years, a hidden world has evolved alongside our own, a world of microscopic creatures who have forged remarkable and sometimes unsettling relationships with humankind. These are the parasites, masters of survival who have found ingenious ways to exploit our bodies for their own gain. Today, we venture into this unseen world, a world of both wonder and revulsion, to explore 5 of the most unsettling parasites known to infect humans. Prepare to be amazed, intrigued, and perhaps even a little disturbed as we unveil the secret lives of these extraordinary creatures. Our first subject resides not in some far-flung corner of the globe, but often within the comfort of our own homes. This unsuspecting invader is closer than we think, lurking in the places we consider safe and familiar. Toxoplasma gondii, a single-celled parasite, thrives in the intestines of cats. It has evolved to live and reproduce within its feline host, completing a complex life cycle that ensures its survival. Seemingly harmless to its feline host, Toxoplasma gondii takes on a more sinister role when it encounters humans. Cats, often beloved pets, become unwitting carriers of this microscopic menace. Spread through contact with infected cat feces or contaminated food, this microscopic manipulator can infiltrate the human brain, where it can remain dormant for years. Once inside, it can subtly influence the host's behavior without them even realizing it. But its presence is far from benign. The parasite's ability to alter brain chemistry can have profound effects on mental health and behavior. Studies suggest that Toxoplasma gondii infection can subtly alter human behavior, increasing risk-taking tendencies and potentially even playing a role in the development of schizophrenia. Researchers are continually uncovering new ways in which this parasite can impact our lives. Imagine, a parasite so cunning that it can influence the very essence of who we are, our thoughts and our actions. It raises questions about free will and the unseen forces that shape our decisions. Toxoplasma gondii stands as a stark reminder that even in the modern world, we are not immune to the unseen forces that have shaped life on Earth for millennia. This ancient parasite continues to challenge our understanding of biology and the delicate balance between host and invader. Our journey into the world of parasites takes us now to the African continent, home to a creature that seems ripped from the pages of a science fiction novel. Loa loa, also known as the eye worm, is a parasitic nematode that lives beneath the skin of its human host. Transmitted through the bite of infected deerflies, Loa loa larvae embark on a remarkable journey through the human body, migrating through subcutaneous tissues, leaving a trail of discomfort and inflammation in their wake. But it is the worm's penchant for crossing the eye that has earned it its unsettling reputation. Imagine the horror of witnessing a thin, wriggling worm crawling beneath the surface of your eye. While this spectacle is certainly disturbing, Loa loa infection is rarely life-threatening. Nevertheless, this extraordinary parasite serves as a stark reminder of the intricate and often unsettling relationships that exist between humans and the natural world. Naegleria fowleri, the brain-eating amoeba. Lurking in the warm, freshwater lakes and rivers of certain regions, Naegleria fowleri, a free-living amoeba, might seem an unlikely candidate for our list of creepy parasites. This single-celled organism thrives in temperatures above 25 degrees Celsius, making it a common inhabitant of hot springs, warm lakes, and even poorly maintained swimming pools. Despite its microscopic size, it has a significant impact on those unfortunate enough to encounter it. But don't let its unassuming appearance fool you. Under the microscope, it may look like just another harmless microorganism, but its behavior is far from benign. This microscopic predator possesses a dark side, one that has earned it the chilling nickname, the brain-eating amoeba. Its ability to transform from a harmless cyst into a deadly trophozoite form is what makes it particularly dangerous. Infection occurs when contaminated water enters the nose, typically during swimming or diving. The amoeba then migrates to the brain, where it begins its destructive path. From there, Naegleria fowleri embarks on a terrifying journey, traveling along the olfactory nerve, the pathway connecting the nose to the brain. This journey is swift and silent, often going unnoticed until it's too late. Once inside the brain, this microscopic menace unleashes a devastating attack, causing a rare and rapidly fatal infection known as primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, or PAM. The amoeba destroys brain tissue, leading to severe inflammation and hemorrhaging. Symptoms, which include headache, fever, and stiff neck, progress rapidly to seizures, coma, and ultimately, death. The onset of symptoms is often sudden, and the disease progresses at an alarming rate, leaving little time for effective treatment. While Naegleria fowleri infections are thankfully rare, they serve as a stark reminder that even in the most innocuous-seeming environments, danger can lurk unseen. Awareness and caution are key, especially in warm freshwater areas where this deadly amoeba may reside. Always be mindful of the water you swim in, and take precautions to avoid getting water up your nose. Dracunculus medinensis, the Fiery Serpent. Our next encounter takes us to the arid regions of Africa, where a parasite with a biblical history continues to plague some of the world's poorest communities. This parasite, known for its horrifying life cycle and painful effects on the human body, has been a scourge for centuries. Despite modern advancements, it remains a significant health issue in these regions, affecting the lives of thousands every year. Dracunculus medinensis, more commonly known as the guinea worm, is a nematode parasite with a life cycle as gruesome as its name suggests. This parasite has a unique and complex life cycle that involves both human and aquatic hosts, making its eradication particularly challenging. The guinea worm's journey from larva to adult is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of parasitic organisms. Infection begins when humans consume water contaminated with copepods, tiny crustaceans that act as intermediate hosts for the guinea worm larvae. These copepods are often found in stagnant water sources, which are common in arid regions where clean water is scarce. Once ingested, the larvae are released into the human digestive system, where they begin their insidious journey. Inside the human body, the larvae mature, growing slowly over the course of a year into long, thin worms that can reach lengths of up to 3 feet. During this time, the worms migrate through the body, causing various symptoms that can be mistaken for other illnesses. The slow and stealthy growth of the guinea worm makes it difficult to detect until it reaches its final painful stage. But it is during the final stage of its life cycle that the guinea worm truly earns its fearsome reputation. As the worm matures, it begins to move towards the surface of the skin, causing intense itching and burning sensations. This movement is driven by the worm's instinct to release its larvae into water, ensuring the continuation of its species. Driven by an ancient instinct, the female worm migrates towards the surface of the skin, typically the lower limbs, where it creates a painful, burning blister. This blister is not only excruciatingly painful, but also a clear sign of the parasite's presence. The affected individual often experiences fever, swelling, and severe discomfort as the worm prepares to emerge. This blister eventually ruptures, revealing the worm's terrifying form and releasing a milky white fluid teeming with larvae into the water, perpetuating the cycle of infection. The sight of the worm emerging is both horrifying and fascinating, a stark reminder of the complex and often brutal relationships between parasites and their hosts. The pain is said to be excruciating, driving those infected to seek relief in water, thus facilitating the parasite's release. This desperate search for relief is a critical part of the guinea worm's life cycle, as it ensures that the larvae are released into a new water source, ready to infect the next unsuspecting host. The cycle of suffering and infection continues, highlighting the urgent need for effective interventions and clean water solutions in affected regions. Trypanosoma brucei, the sleep stealer. Our final journey into the world of parasites takes us to sub-Saharan Africa, where a tiny organism wreaks havoc on the lives of millions. Trypanosoma brucei, a protozoan parasite, is the culprit behind African trypanosomiasis, more commonly known as sleeping sickness. Transmitted through the bite of the tsetse fly, Trypanosoma brucei enters the human bloodstream, where it multiplies rapidly, evading the body's defenses with remarkable cunning. As the infection progresses, the parasite crosses the blood-brain barrier, infiltrating the central nervous system and wreaking havoc on the delicate balance of the human brain. It is during this stage that the true horror of sleeping sickness unfolds. The parasite disrupts the sleep-wake cycle, causing debilitating fatigue during the day and insomnia at night. As the infection progresses, neurological symptoms worsen, leading to confusion, personality changes, seizures, and ultimately, coma and death. A world within, a world unknown, our exploration of the world's creepiest parasites has taken us from the familiar comfort of our homes to the far reaches of the globe. We've encountered creatures that manipulate our minds, burrow beneath our skin, and even devour our brains. These parasites, though unsettling, remind us of the incredible diversity of life on Earth and the complex relationships that bind us to the natural world. They challenge our understanding of what it means to be human, reminding us that even in the 21st century, we are not immune to the forces that have shaped life on our planet for millennia. If you've been captivated by the hidden world of parasites, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more journeys into the wonders of the natural world.